In this video, I'm going to show you how you can upload visuals to your modules and all the various tools that are at your disposal to do so. So we will start with simple single images, and we will then start moving on to more varied type of visuals. So in the first instance, I'm going to go into administration, and I am going to show you how to upload single images. Then we click on upload file, browse, and we're going to go to a folder that contains a series of images. So bear in mind, all those images need to bear the same name to the references that actually are on the data sheet. So for example, if I look at this one, it's GCP0703. GCP0703, that is this file here, and it is in a JPEG format, ideally. If it comes into a BNP, which would be a much heavier upload because obviously the compression isn't so good on BNPs, it would convert it to a JPEG as it comes into the system, but all of this takes a little bit more time. So you really as well to start with images that are not too heavy in weight. As you can see, they don't weigh very much at all. And this all contributes to the speed of any operations that you're going to do. So I'm going to bring all those images, and I can go to the last one, press shift and click and highlight all of those. You can do this comfortably up to 20 files at a time. If you start doing 50 or 100, there may be some slip ups. So once you check afterwards, you may have noticed that one or two got skipped in the process of uploading. That's the quirks of the internet, and you can indeed, if you want to do that, and then check and upload specific missing ones, that's absolutely fine. So I'm going to press open. 12 files have been selected. Upload. As you can see, they're now all in here. So if I click back onto my main screen and I refresh by using this all product button, you will notice that now all those the products that were associated with this reference are showing up, and when I place my mouse over any of those thumbnails, I get an enlarged preview, which the enlargement is relating to the size of the screen that you actually have. So that is how you actually upload what I consider single images. If we go into the product itself, the image is there again. And if I click on the image, I now have a little bit more of a high quality image, not the thumbnail. I can use the magnifying glass to look for any specific detail, or you can double click. Indeed, this would also be a place where you might right click and save the image. So if you wanted to download that, or you just wanted to download that image. So that is it as far as the single images are concerned. I am now going to show you how to upload a video of your product, a single video. So again, we're going to go into administration, and we're going to pick up upload single product video. So I'm going to click on here, and I have to find the video file on my computer. There are some instructions here, and what really is relevant here is that there's only certain types that will work. So MP4, GV, and WebM will work. Any other types will just be rejected. So let's start with the process. I'm going to browse. I'm going to pick a video which again is named as per the product reference. I'm going to click this one and open. Now, in this instance, you actually allowed to actually change the alter the name of the product here. So if your video was called trousers and before, but it relates to this particular reference, you would be able to type here the actual reference, and it will then apply it correctly, ignoring the fact that your video is named trousers, which doesn't relate to any reference on your price list. I'm going to show you both those. So I'm going to click to upload. You'll see a progress bar. So what the system is actually doing now is picked up a video, but obviously we need a couple of images to create the thumbnail on the front page and to feature on the product line. So I'll show you what actually this means. You can actually close this here and close this window at this stage. I can jump straight to the product here because I have the product. No, I don't have the product reference, but I could type the product reference or part of it, which is 824. So if I just typed 824, that's enough for the system to actually find it. It would take us to the video we've uploaded. So as the video was uploaded, this image was being created so that you've got an image reference on the product page here. Similarly, that will be on the page where all your products are. When you place your mouse over the actual image, the fact that it enlarges actually indicates that there is more to be seen if you click on it. So I will click on this. And as you can see, the video is now being displayed. And I can click outside the image, close, or I can use the little cross here. So that's just a product video. And if I go back to, if I go to the group, so the group was Jersey Diamante. So these were created by Excel file. So if I go to Jersey Diamante here, you will note that the thumbnail was also created for that product here. I've not uploaded any of the other ones so far. So let's go back to our original page. And the next stage now is going to be to upload some mix or more than one image in relating to one product. So I'm going to go into my administration panel and I'm going to select upload a multiple product media folder, which that actually means that it's a folder which contains multiple media. So that could be videos and images, or just images, or just videos. I'm going to click on this. And again, you do have a little bit of instructions on here. Once you have actually uploaded a product, if you wanted to add an extra image into it, you really need to upload the whole of the folder. Again, you have the chance to name the folder by the product reference if your folder wasn't named correctly in the first place. And let's give it a go. Okay, so I'm going to try and find one which I've prepared earlier. So as you can see, this is a folder which bears the name of the reference. So if I select this folder and I click upload, I will have to confirm this. The system will determine that there's actually 4 files inside that folder, and the folder name is as per this reference. And this is a chance to change it. Something else which is of interest is that this is the folder that we're actually looking at now. That's the content of the folder here. The name of those files do not matter anymore. The only thing that the system is looking at is the name of the actual folder to actually allocate the images to the right reference. However, the order in which these are placed is relevant because the first one, and this is done alphabetically, the first one will become your thumbnail. It will become the single image that's shown on together with your reference on the front page. So if you want a specific image to show up, it's time now to reorganize these files. And you could just, for example, if you wanted this image, which is just, this little sketch here, to be the one at the forefront, I would just literally rename it with an underscore at the beginning, and it would move right at the top of the list, and that will become the actual image, which will be on your front page. So just be aware of the order of the files that are inside your folder. As you can see in this folder, what we have a couple of videos and a couple of images, and we're just going to upload this. So again, images are being extracted from the videos. And we are done. So if I go to that product now, we have the image which was extracted from the video here. And because we have an enlargement where we place our mouse over the image, which means that we have some content. And indeed, we have now all this content that can be displayed in relation to your product. So the first one, to our video. So there is one here. There's another video. One of the images and the color chart that relates to that particular product. When you're actually on the product page, you notice that there are some little icons at the top. This is the opportunity there to, if you wanted to download this particular image, you could download this particular image, you could zoom in, zoom out. You can also zoom in by scrolling in a particular section. So if you wanted to know what's going on here, you zoom in by placing your mouse over that particular part. And that's basically what is entailed. So there's two crosses here. The first one will just bring you back to the menu in case you just wanted to look at this particular file in particular, or this one, and so forth. Or you can just close and get on with the ordering process, picking your color, your sizes, and adding to cart. So that is the multimedia folder upload. I am now going to show you how to upload a 360 degrees product file. So I'm going to go on to administration. And for the purpose of this initial demonstration, I'm going to show you what the system will do from a video. So I click on 360 video. I'm going to browse for a video file. I'm going to pick this file here. And this is a good time to show you about the differences between the name of the file or the folder compared to the actual reference. In this instance, our reference is really only these 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 first characters, but the video, as you can see, has got different element to it. So I'm going to type here H L R0820, because that is actually the name of our product on the reference, and I'm going to click upload. So again, the file has been uploaded, and now it is basically being chopped into a series of images, which is what will be is required for the 360 display. And it is done now. So we now have our item. Again, the thumbnail image has been created, but when we click on this time, what we actually have is a set of images from the video, and if I click and turn, I can basically, I click and I go side to side, and I can actually see both front and back of the product, depending what it was. I can also zoom in to check what the detail was in a particular section. So what's actually happened from this is that the video we uploaded has been converted to a 360 display. So what you could do, if that was something, a way that you wanted to display something, you could film a product on a rotating table, little electric rotating tables. They're not very expensive. You can buy them on Amazon and different places like that. You could also walk around a product front and back and take a video in that way, and that would also display accurately. And you can finally take a series of individual shots rather than a video if you prefer, and this is what I'm going to demonstrate now. So I'm going to click again on administration, and this time instead of upload 360 product video, I'm going to choose upload 360 images folder. I'm going to browse on my computer, and I'm selecting this folder which bears the right name for the reference. There are 30 files within that. Now the name of those images don't have to be relating to the reference at all, so long as they're in the right order. Of course, that's the most relevant part. You want to make sure that the whole animation will run in the correct order. So I'm going to click to upload. And that's it. I'm now going to check the end result. So we have now all our images allowing a 360 display, and this file was created from a series of images rather than a video. I am now going to add a 360 product view to an existing media folder which already contains some videos and images. This is the only time you can actually add this 360 view. It has to be done separately. It cannot be included in the folder upload that we had initially. The simple folder upload can only contain videos and images. So to add a 360 view to that, we're going to simply go into administration. I'm going to pick again the same image folder, and I'm going to browse for the same file that we just used for demonstration, but this time I'm going to add it to a folder that existed previously, and I'm going to click to upload. So this is a now different reference to the one which we have in our folder. Our folder contains HLT022 and this is 201. So I'm going to click upload, and we're done. So now this was already containing some data, some images in there. But when I click inside the folder, I have the initial views that I had uploaded before, which were the 2 videos and 2 images. But I've now got an extra option at the top, which was added, and it clearly says on here that it's a 360 view. It will always be placed at the top. So there is a 360 view, and it's now in the same folder as your videos and your images. So that's this particular feature. Only one 360 view of your product can be added in at any time. The next tool I'm going to show you is the ability to upload a large number of folders containing data, visual data, in one go. It can, if you've got a lot of products, which again is when this tool makes sense, it can be quite tedious to have to upload one folder at a time. If you've only got a few, then it's okay. But when you have a large number, it can be quite time-consuming. So there's a tool that will help you save time. And for this, I will go into administration. And this time, it's this function here, this upload zip file containing multiple media folders. So basically, it will take all these multiple media folders into one file, zip file, which contains them all, and allocate them automatically to the system. So the first thing we need to do is to have such a zip file. So for this, we're going to go into the folder that contains all our products, and in this folder we've already allocated all the correct references. In this instance, it's important that the folders are named correctly. So each of those folders contain visual data relating to the name of the folder, which is the reference of the product. So some only contain a couple of images, and others contain a lot more, including videos. So let's take a section so that it doesn't take too long. So I'm going to go from this reference here and all the way to this reference there. So I'll put my cursor on top of that. I press the Shift key and click. This highlights this number of folders. Of course, in real terms, when you will be doing it, you'll be highlighting the whole of these folders. Then I'm going to right click and I'm going to check to send to and pick compressed zip folder. And now I've got the chance to actually name this, so I'm going to just name it demo.zip. So now this folder actually contains all those files. If I double click on it, you will see that inside it we have all these folders. So that is the preparation with zeta folders. We now go back onto our system and back to administration and select upload zip file containing all the folders. Again, we put the browse and we've got to go to the file we have just created. Just right at the end, and here it is, demo zip. Click on open and we just simply click code. So a progress bar will be showing. The first stage of the process is to upload this file onto the server. Once it's uploaded successfully, the process of extracting and dealing with each of these folders in a similar way to the process which uploaded one folder at a time takes place, but processing one folder at a time all the way through the whole list. So this would take a few minutes, but it is not something that you have to physically intervene with. So you just let the system run its course until all those little display videos, display screens will have finished and your system will be ready. And that's it. All the little windows have disappeared. We're back to this original screen. So we can now close this window and this one. And we can select again to refresh the data by clicking on all products. And you'll probably notice when I start going down, quite a lot more data has now appeared, which we didn't have before. Just this one, which now contains 2 videos, 2 graphics, and so on. So the whole process has been taken care of in one click. It is at this stage that should you want to add a 360 product view to any of those particular products, you could do so in the way that I've shown you previously. So in order, upload all your folders with all the data, and if you want to add some 360 product views, you will do that at the very last stage.